Well, see everybody. Out here in the garden, I actually may have a little wind noise because I wasn't planning on shooting a video out here today. I'm just finishing raking up the area that I tilled earlier in the week now that it's cool and I've got a little time. But you know, when you're out in the garden, you kind of look at things and you make observations. And something I saw, I just wanted to bring up, and I just think it's pretty neat. Out here where we live, you know, we're in southeast Alabama. We extreme humidity, but it gives us really wet dew every morning. And I wanted to show you something that I just noticed riding through my potato patch here. So let's look at this real quick. So I was just passing by the garden. You know, I had healed everything up the other day when I cultivated and weeded a little bit. The potatoes are looking great, by the way. And we haven't had rain for several days. That last rain event we had was a bunch of nothing. But I noticed that all of my potatoes looked wet. And it occurred to me that they're collecting this dew. And if you look up underneath, they funnel the dew down their leaves, down the stem, and every one of these potatoes is watered. Every single one. I mean, look at that. You'd swear somebody come out here and watered each one of them, you know, by hand, or I had drip irrigation out here. And I just noticed that passing by on the golf cart. It's pretty amazing. Even these smaller ones that don't have a lot of, you know, leaf surface to catch the water. But some of these others, I mean, like, look at that. There's so much water there. And just to think that, you know, God created these things and they collect the moisture from the air, the dew, and funnel it down to water them. Like I said, even these little bitty ones, they watered. That's just amazing to me that they do that. All of the potatoes look like that. That's just really cool. And I just wanted to share that with y'all this morning. Still got a lot of work to do, so I don't know when I'm gonna post the video, but you don't really see it over here on the sunflowers, but them potatoes, that's really cool. I mean, you can look at the sunflowers, you can see all that moisture on it. If you look out here in the grass, it would have been more before I mowed, but I mean, my boots are wet just from walking it. But yeah, it's just super cool. I just thought that was just awesome. You know, since I'm out here, might as well show you the bananas are looking good. Sugar cane. We've got 3 canes up. I'm waiting for some more. Elliot's little squash plant that he planted last year that I transplanted out here. It's surviving. I don't know how well it's going to do, but it's trying to bloom. But I wanted to show you this since I'm out here. I don't want to step on my sugar cane patch. I had to plant some fresh corn because my old corn didn't sprout. But the corn is up. All of it's up all the way down, every row. You can see them all right there. So we will have a corn patch this year. And I just, you know, spotted that when I was coming out here. It's pretty fun sitting out here and just, you know, making the observations, watching your plants grow, seeing how things evolve and change throughout the day and throughout the weeks and months as they grow. It's pretty awesome. Old persimmon tree looking good. Yeah, I might as well show this too. I'd pulled up a tree. I'm thinking it's in the cherry family. It could just be one of the wild ones that we have out here, but the leaves don't match the ones that grow out here, so I don't know. It actually popped up under the porch over there, you know, around the septic tank, so I'm not sure. But I've transplanted it out here. It had big, ugly leaves on it, and all them leaves fell off. It never lost the leaves in the winter because it was up under the porch, so it never went fully dormant. I planted it out here and was like, well, it died because everything fell off of it. But she's leafing out like crazy. And like I said, it doesn't look like the wild cherries that we have here, the black cherries. But if it is, it is. You know, I can let it grow for a while and then cut it down for smoking wood. But it took the transplant really well, I guess. And she's leafing out. But this tree is bouncing back really well from that. I'm actually quite pleased. I'm curious what it is. Some people were saying bay leaf, but I don't think it's a bay tree. But I'm pretty sure it's, you know, cherry, apple, pear, something like that, judging by the way it looks. But it looks really good. But she's leafed out all the way back up top. So she's a survivor, so we'll let her go for a little while, see what it does. This crazy apple seedling that I put out here. This thing's just unruly and wild. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be a crab apple or what it's gonna be, but it's growing like crazy. It was supposed to be a tree that's at least 50, 60 years old from around here. So I don't know if it was grafted rootstock or what it was. So I just planted seeds from the apple. So it's a crapshoot. We'll see what we get. But like I said, it's just a unruly, crazy seedling that's come up. I had two, but the other one died that I planted over there. It didn't make it. It never got over a foot tall. Still had this growing habit though. But after this year, I think I'm going to clean this one up. I just ain't figured out exactly how I'm going to do it. Probably graft or prune around these 2 leaders right there. I'm still learning all this stuff, but it's definitely an interesting tree. It wakes up way later than the others, so that makes me think that it's not, you know, a southern apple. So I may not ever see apples off of it, which is fine. I can root to it, you know, graft to it, use it as a root stock. It grows like crazy out here. It's just a slow waker in the spring. So we'll see what we get. Still nothing from the moringa that I had out here last year, so I don't know if the roots survived the winter or not. Wait and see. I don't know if I'm gonna have anything else to add to this video. Like I said, I wasn't planning on shooting a video this morning, but when I saw that interesting observation with the potatoes, I had to, you know, show it and bring it up. Thought that was just, you know, awesome. Interesting little lesson to learn. It's my healthiest persimmon tree. Looks really good. Already got 2 root suckers. I'm gonna have to dig up maybe even 3 root suckers. But y'all have a good one. Hope you have a great day, and what-o for watching.